This is ANN News Brief.
Republic of the Congo says at least 20 persons have been killed when lightning struck a high-voltage power lines in the country. Authorities say the incident happened in the capital Brazzaville on the first day of the lockdown to help prevent the spread of coronavirus. The mayor of Kintele district, Stella Menses Deongeso, said people were electrocuted by falling cables. Heavy rainfall is being reported there. A witness said one line fell on a house, setting it on fire and killing those inside. Another cable struck a pool of water in a courtyard, electrocuting the neighbors. So far, 22 cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed in Congo-Brazzaville, including 2 deaths. Guinea's Electoral Commission says the ruling party has won more than 2/3 of parliamentary seats in last month's election. The opposition had boycotted the election. During the same poll, the government declared victory in a referendum changing the constitution that would allow President Alpha Condé to seek a 3rd term in office. There were protests against the constitutional change and dozens of demonstrators were killed. 82-year-old Condé argued that constitutional changes are needed to usher in social reforms, especially to benefit women. Adoption of the new constitution means Alpha Condé's time already served in office would not count. His 2nd term comes to an end in December. Opposition to this change in Guinea has provoked months of unrest, leading to several dozen deaths. We'll be right back.
We are on the road every day, canvassing throughout Africa for news you really need. We follow this story everywhere, from every corner of Nigeria to the wide African expanse. We bring you what's making headlines. We connect you with news you can use. ANN, African News Network, in a truly African spirit.
At least 49 African countries have recorded coronavirus cases. Measures have been taken by different governments to contain the spread of the virus, including strict enforcement of hygienic practices, hand washing, border closures, travel restrictions, total lockdown, and some economic relief programs. More than 200 persons have died of coronavirus across the continent. South African Health Minister Dr. Zweli Mkhize has raised concerns about increasing numbers of coronavirus local transmission cases in the country. The government has now stepped up door-to-door testing and screening as the country's National Health Laboratory Service deploys a mobile sampling unit across the country with the capacity to process 5,000 samples a day. Burundi has blocked cargo trucks from Kenya and Uganda via Rwanda, even after the various governments agreed to facilitate free movement of goods in the region during the pandemic. Meanwhile, 9 members of Uganda's famous children's choir are in stable condition after testing positive. The group was on tour in the US and Canada 2 weeks ago. That is ANN News Brief at 11. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.